No, ICW fans, this is not Calgary, Alberta, Canada. But I am the administrator of the ICW message board, Robert Lottie. Double Impact Night 1 this past Friday night at the Elks Lodge on historic Queens Boulevard. Was quite a whale of a show, but I have to say, what took so long for that ring to show up? Not everybody's going to put up with that, let's face it. But we kick off with pre-show match, which saw the Rogue Anthony Gangone defeat Ernie Osiris, who, by the way, I remember from Ring of Honor years ago, hanging around with Prince Nana. Very good pre-show matchup, and hopefully Osiris comes back in the future. The main show kicked off with the King of Swerve, Shane Strickland. He defeated Shinron, a very good matchup. The fans are eating up this very matchup, and at that point, the guardrails had to be put in place, and I wish they could have done that. That could have been done before the show started. But up next, we saw tag team action as we saw the Prince of Queens, Brian Myers, and A.R. Fox, who, with his newlywed wife, as they defeated the Greek god Papadon and Azrael. After the match, Azrael attacked Fox, and Papadon attacked Myers. Myers eventually took the microphone and challenged Papadon to a Queens Boulevard street fight for the following evening. Up next, we were set to see Joey Janela go one-on-one with cold-hearted player Danny D'Amato, but then Angel Ortiz and Mike Drastic, collectively known as EYFBO, come out, and eventually Danny took the microphone. He talked about gay marriage now being legal in all 50 states, and he went so far to call EYFBO Christopher Street Connection 2015. And it ended up a tag team match, which saw EYFBO defeat Danny D'Amato and Joey Janela. Up next was, Up next we saw Dirty Daddy Chris Dickinson defeat the Juice JT Dunn in a very hard-fought contest. Up next, Matt Stryker was introduced to the crowd, and Stryker gave kudos to Jack Sabbath, saying no matter how many times he gets knocked down, he keeps getting back up. And eventually Stryker was mentioned that it was his birthday, and then he was interrupted by Kano and the Romantic Touch. Touch took the microphone, and he was putting down the women of New York City, and then he, no pun intended when I say he touched Stryker, and I guess rubbed him the wrong way, and Touch and Kano were double teaming Stryker, but then the lights in the building go out, and they come back on, and in the ring was the Sandman, who decided to swing bada swing with that Singapore cane on Romantic Touch and Kano. And then Stryker was saying, if I want to celebrate my birthday with someone, it's going to be with you. And they opened up some beers. Sandman's entrance music started playing, and we had the return of Impact Karaoke, which somebody invented back in the early 2000s. But the fans were let down that the music was stopped after they left the ring. I don't know if it was intermission at that point, but I know up next was a Royal Rumble matchup, which was won by Mr. It Wasn't My Fault, Snitsky. Among other participants were Mr. Main Event Blade Michaels, The British Wolf, Sasha Jenkins, Kano, Romantic Touch. Can't remember many others that were in this match. But Snitsky ended up eliminating Blade Michaels at the end to win it. Okay, I don't know if it was intermission right after that or not, but I can tell you this. There was a three-way matchup which saw the Kingdom, Michael Bennett and Matt Taven, defeat Team Tremendous, Bill Carr and Dan Barry, and Milk Chocolate, Brandon Watts and Randy Summers. Very competitive matchup, which saw like a lot of comedy before it officially got underway, I think. Up next was a one-on-one grudge match as the King of New York, EC Negro, defeated Casey Blade. After the match ended, Blade got a hold of Negro's manager, Matthew Ryan Shapiro, and cold-cocked him. And then it was main event time as Samoan Submission Machine Samoa Joe defeated the Amazing Red to cap off a wild, crazy, and long night of wrestling. For everyone who knows time, it was Great sitting with fellow crew members Mike, Hyro, Melissa, Nicole, Christian, Dee Dee. Hey Mike, can we now add Amanda to the crew? I wish we could have had a crew picture after that show. Great seeing Charmaine and Jonah, Jose, Fred. Great talking with Jack Sabbath before the show started. I think I noticed Anthony Chabot in attendance. Since I didn't attend Double Impact, second night of Double Impact, when is the next ICW show, folks? I hope it's going to be in August at some point. Man. Oh, nice seeing Ryan Peterson there. I think, let me see, anything else I can add to this recap? But actually, you know what? Since I'm not sure, as of this filming, the next ICW event is, here's my wish list. I'd like to see Casey Blade against EC Negro in a rematch. I'd like to see AR Fox one-on-one with Azriel. I'd like to see... No, I don't know what else I'd like to see at this point, especially as I don't know the date for the next event. But definitely, you know, ICW was great, and, you know, I really liked it.